In this episode, I'm visiting the biggest gold mine in New Zealand, Macraes Mine in eastern Otago, where hundreds of men and women work above ground and below, while operating some of the biggest machinery in the country and deploy cutting-edge science to produce hard-won gold. I'm Patrick Phelps. My father was a miner, my grandfather was a miner. In this series, I'm taking you where most Kiwis never get to go.
We're live on all cams.
Inside Aotearoa's working mine sites, so you can meet the miners. With such a big operation at Macraes, it was hard to know where to begin. So I thought I'd start at the top, with an overview from the mine's general manager, James.
So it's 10,000 hectares, and we've mined a series of pits throughout the years, ranging from Golden Bar right down in the south all the way up to Coronation, which is up in the north. Open pit operation, underground operation, even world scale, it's pretty significant mining operation. Been here since 1990, so 35 years. I think we poured over 5.5 million ounces during that time. Second largest employer in the region, behind the University of Otago. We've got over 700 employees up here on site. We can have between 80 to 100 contractors on any given day.
Part of managing such a big mine means managing a potentially big impact. The team at Macraes is required to satisfy more than 4,000 resource consent conditions, enough to keep anyone busy.
Water quality is a big one. We do a lot of weed control, pest control. We've got a number of ecological covenant areas as offsets to our mining operations, and some of them might be around different types of vegetation, conservation of lizards and other wildlife.
While Macraes is something to behold now, when it started out in 1990, it was a smaller operation that was only expected to endure for about 7 or 8 years. But the miners here have managed to extend the life of Macraes through the discovery of additional gold deposits, including following bodies of ore underground, and through their impressive ability to mine and process even low-grade ore profitably and efficiently where others might have struggled.
We've proven over a number of years that we're able to efficiently mine the open pit, mine the underground and process the material.
James originally came to Macraes as the underground mine manager, having followed in the family tradition.
My father's a mining engineer, so I grew up living in mining towns and mining communities.
After graduating as a mining engineer in New South Wales, James's career took him to operations across Australia and fly-in fly-out roles in Indonesia. Then, as priorities changed somewhat, Otago.
I've got a young family with 3 kids, and I wanted to spend some more time with them, and that's sort of led me here. You can live in somewhere like Dunedin, Oamaru, or anywhere in between, and be able to go home every night after work.
I let James get back to his work and caught one of Macraes' fleet of 21 Caterpillar 789D dump trucks heading down the Inns Mills open pit. Like a lot of things around here, these trucks are big. Weighing in at over 320 tonnes, they stand 6.5 metres tall and 7 metres wide. And they can cart more than 180 tonnes of rock. I asked the driver of this one, Cam, what his days look like.
Honestly, it just depends on the day, and it depends sort of where you end up. You'll go get a load of ore and then you might do a few loads of that, and you'll go and do a load of waste, and you might be on waste for the rest of the day. You might be on a wee short run, you might do a big long run. It's just mine control will just send you wherever they want, really.
The mine control Cam mentioned is the central control room, which effectively runs this entire operation, using walkie-talkies, on-site cameras, and a set of high-tech tools tracking and communicating to each and every operator and machine.
This tablet here just tells us what we're doing and where we're going, and got all sorts of brake temperatures and bits and pieces and the weight of how much the truck's carrying. It does a lot more than that, but basically in a nutshell it's just the brains of what's going on in here.
Like many Macraes staff, Cam works 7 days on, 7 days off. Right now, he's using some of that week off to complete his bricklaying apprenticeship.
So I'll do 7 here, and then I do sort of 3 or 4 on my weeks off, finishing my apprenticeship, and then have the weekend off. and then come back and do it all again.
So you give yourself a bit of a break?
A wee bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all good. You know, you drive a truck around for 7 days, you want to do something physical on your weeks off. You know, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes plenty of sense.
Not far from where Cam and I were parked up was one of the biggest diggers I've ever seen. The Hitachi 3600, weighing in at 360 tonnes. On the shoulders of this giant today was Michaela, who invited me on board.
So I've been here now for, I'll be 6 years at the end of this year, and I've been in the digger for maybe 2 years.
What did you first do out of school?
Hamden Foursquare, which is about half an hour maybe from here. It is well known for its big ice creams.
The digger operators here load an average of 16 trucks per hour. A good operator, in good conditions, can do over 22. And it turns out there is a bit of rivalry about who does it best.
And the big boys' toys is definitely healthy competition. It's a lot of fun because then I get to have the banter with them and, you know, try and beat them. I like to sort of prove myself that I can still beat them sometimes.
Michaela started out at Macraes like many people do, driving trucks, and wasn't planning on becoming a digger operator.
I never thought that I'd get the chance to go on a digger. I just didn't think it was possible, so I never had my mind set on it. There was an opportunity opened up, and while I was scared at the start, I thought I might as well give it a go. I'll either succeed or it wouldn't be for me.
Michaela's not only the third generation of her family to work in mining, she's the third generation to work at Macraes.
My dad was a digger operator as well, and my granddad, he was a wheeldozer operator.
Having not long bought a house just up the road in Dunback, Michaela's not planning on giving up her seat anytime soon.
So a lot of people see Macraes as a stepping stone to go overseas, but I don't see that in my future at all.
Just like being here?
Yeah, I'll just be here, close to the family, one day settle down and have kids of my own.
After seeing what's happening on the surface from Michaela's cab, next up, I get a chance to explore the other side of Macraes gold mine.
Underground's a lot better. You can just ask anyone and they'll tell you that.
And before I leave, I'll be helping fire up the furnace to pour a bar of Macraes gold.